At my age, you know I've been to a lot of doctors. Healthcare partners, they really care. They're concerned about your health. They're all the best. I am Roberta, and I am a healthcare partner. Visit hcpnv.com to hear my story.
News 46 is brought to you by Comfort Hospice Care, where we give our patients and their loved ones peace of mind, knowing we provide the highest quality of care 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. For more information, call 751-0349.
Tonight on News 46, a suspected burglar has been arrested. The last Memorial Day event is held at GG Suites Park. A teenager falls to his death in Red Rock Canyon. News 46 starts now.
You're watching KPVM News 46 with Monique Mitchell. Local coverage from Deanna O'Donnell. News 46, local coverage you can count on.
Good evening. It's May 28, 2013. I'm Monique Mitchell for News 46. One man has been taken into custody following an alleged attempt burglary of a home on Irene Street.
A 32-year-old man identified as Bo Brandon Bateman was apparently pistol whipped early this morning by a homeowner on Irene Street and has been arrested on suspicion of burglary charges. According to the press release, the homeowner discovered a male in his garage and attempted to apprehend him. The male apparently took off on foot. The burglar eventually turned on the homeowner and struck him with a flashlight, according to the press release. The homeowner proceeded to defend himself by hitting the burglar with the side of a gun he was carrying in the head. The suspect was able to get away as the Nye County Sheriff's Office deputies approached the home. Deputies located a vehicle parked in the desert that was believed to be the suspect's vehicle, and the vehicle was secured to prevent his escape. Nye County Sheriff's Office deputies and canine units were able to track the burglar to an area just south of the victim's residence. The burglar was located hiding in a tree and was identified as Bo Brandon Bateman. He was arrested on the following charges: burglary, attempted larceny, and battery. Due to the injuries sustained during the struggle with the homeowner, Bateman was admitted to University Medical Center for treatment. This is Deanna O'Donnell for News 46.
Well, the final muster and Memorial Day service was held at GG Suites Veterans Memorial Park yesterday on Gamebird Street.
For the past 13 years, they've been holding Memorial Day services here at the corner of Money and Gamebird Street on GG Suites property. GG Suite passed away in 2010, shortly after his soulmate, Susie, passed away from a heart condition. We're going to speak to Roger Culpet about this weekend's Memorial Day service, which they say will be the last.
Well, it consists of honoring all servicemen from all centuries, I suppose. One of the goals that Captain Sweet had was to get our platoon together and thank them for their service. In addition to the monuments here and the flags, flagpoles, we have a cross built in the ground made out of rocks and brick, and it has a burial tube, kind of a unique thing. And so whenever we have one of our men pass away on Memorial Day, we honor them by depositing their ashes down the burial tube.
We are here today to remember those of us who went before us in places of harm and danger, too many at the cost of their own lives, all forever changed. The very essence of freedom is forever bound in the duty and service of veterans past and present. We honor their service and sacrifice and pledge to carry their story to all in the future.
This is going to be very possibly our last formal gathering on Memorial Day. Our particular platoon and GG Suites platoon, there's only 5 of us left. I want to talk to you a little bit about what are we supposed to remember on Memorial Day. Well, it seems like a pretty simple thing. During this time of year, we pause to reflect and pay homage to those who have gone before us. In addition to Mother's Day, Father's Day and Armed Forces Day, we give a special day called Memorial Day.
Well, the property is open here on the corner of Game Bird and Money Streets for you to pay your respects here at GG Suites. This is Deanna O'Donnell for News 46.
And you can go to KPVM's YouTube page to view the entire GG Suites Memorial Day service. Well, a 17-year-old teenager from Las Vegas fell to his death yesterday afternoon in Red Rock Canyon. News 46 was on scene at the command post just as officials were preparing to retrieve the body of Andrew Sassy.
A 17-year-old teenager fell to his death in Red Rock Canyon yesterday afternoon. The teenager by the name of Andrew Sassy fell more than 80 feet to his death yesterday at Red Rock Canyon. The Clark County Coroner's Office has identified the 17-year-old student from Bonanza High School. Police said he was part of a group of high school students that were hiking and enjoying the canyon. The group of teens split up to do some hiking, and Sassy apparently went out on his own. He fell in the Calico Tanks area of the Calico Basin right before 1 p.m. No one witnessed the fall, but when Sassy failed to show up to meet the group, the teens went in search of him and discovered his body. Metro Search and Rescue and Clark County firefighters responded to the area of the Calico Basin where they set up a command post. A helicopter was used to remove the teen's body and deliver it to the command center where his family was awaiting. Metro Search and Rescue also helped remove another teenager from the Calico Basin area that was stuck on top of a hilltop and could not get down. This is the first death this year in the Red Rock Canyon area. This is Deanna O'Donnell for News 46.
After the break, we learn how to boost your medical memory.
Ever walked out of a doctor's office trying to remember what was said? An easy way to improve your recall. Next on Prescription Health.
Join us at the Pahrump Nugget Hotel and Casino with the #1 gaming experience and entertainment. The Pahrump Nugget has the #1 dining experience at Stockman Steakhouse, Golden Harvest Cafe, and the Gold Miners Buffet. Come get your game on at the Pahrump Nugget Hotel and Casino.
This portion of the news is brought to you by Children's Dentistry of Pahrump, specializing in sedation dentistry, now accepting adult patients. Call now for free IV sedation with dental implant, 751-2184.
Welcome back to News 46. Good communication between patients and physicians is critical to care, but the average person remembers less than half of what doctors say during their visits. Now there's a way to remember exactly what your doctor told you. Andrew McIntosh has the story.
This health tip is brought to you by Humana.
Visit our local office in the Pahrump Valley Junction Shopping Center or call 775-727-0871.
Well, I'm so glad that you could come today and see all of this.
This is the first time Elizabeth Bird has taken a stroll since she had spinal surgery.
It was very frightening.
Her appointment before the procedure was a blur.
You forget exactly what's said. You're scared.
Here's your cervical plate here.
That's why her neurosurgeon, Dr. Randall Porter, created the medical memory. Too many patients couldn't remember the details of their stressful visits.
They look like they understand what I'm telling them. They seem like they understand, and they come back to me a month later and say, I don't remember a word that you told me.
The idea behind the program is simple. Patient visits are recorded from beginning to end. Then patients and their families can access the video online so they can remember exactly what they need to know moving forward.
So it's very helpful for them to be able to watch the video, look at their images, re-understand their illness, re-understand what we're going to do for them during surgery.
Dr. Porter has used the medical memory in more than 1,000 cases. In feedback surveys, 92% of patients said the video helped them remember more. Only 1 in 5 believed they could remember everything without the video. And more than half of patients said their anxiety decreased.
Medical memory helped me and my family understand exactly what was going on.
Now Elizabeth is getting ready for her next surgery, and she's confident she'll remember everything she needs to know. I'm Andrew McIntosh reporting.
Well, Dr. Porter says while some hospitals have openly discouraged doctors or patients from recording their appointments for legal reasons, he believes if you're practicing good medicine and telling the patients the right things, recording your interaction can only enhance your ability to deliver care. Well, Interstate 15 southbound was shut down at the California border due to a police incident this afternoon. Nevada Highway Patrol Trooper says some sort of pursuit led to reports of shots fired just before 4 p.m. The southbound lanes of the interstate were shut down as authorities responded. Heavy delays are expected at the Nevada-California border. Our own Vern and Rhonda Van Winkle are on scene saying that cars are backed up for miles in what they are calling a freeway party. A CSX freight train collided with a commercial truck and derailed in the Baltimore area today. The truck's driver is seriously injured in the collision that led to an explosion that could be felt blocks away. At least 5 freight cars were on fire as a result of the accident. No one in the train was injured. Well, Sheriff Tony DeMeo presented figures on the cost of operating the Sheriff's Department for the 2012-2013 fiscal year. The county controller says they need to raise $828,000 or they will need to lay off deputies. Last year, 9 county commissioners referred Sheriff DeMeo to the Nevada Attorney General's office for prosecution for overspending his budget by more than $1 million. The county estimates that 10 months left in the fiscal year, the Sheriff's Department will finish over budget once again. The county commissioners will revisit the budget concerning again next month. A wrap-up party was held Sunday night for the 8th annual High Desert Shorts International Film Festival. Deanna O'Donnell caught up with creator Linda Cass shortly after the awards ceremony at the Pahrump Nugget.
Linda Cass, who created the High Desert Shorts International Film Festival, describes all the events that took place over the 4 days.
We started on Thursday night at Sanders Family Winery. We had an art competition, and we also had wine and music, Latin extravaganza.
On Friday night, the movies began showing at the Nugget Event Center.
We started with comedy, and then drama, and then horror science fiction. And then we continued again. We had a small event on Saturday morning. We interacted with the filmmakers, and then we had lunch and a press event on the red carpet. And then we continued with our competition. We had over 100 submissions, and we chose 48 really top-notch films.
Finishing up the event Sunday was the awards ceremony. A local filmmaker, Lonnie Childress, won 4th place with a sequel.
It was Don't Call Me a Hero. He made a sequel, and it was I Feel Like a Hero, and the audiences really love it.
Ski Sensky of the Nevada Public Auction also made a speech encouraging filmmakers to come to Pahrump because
it will bring jobs to Pahrump. That has been a goal for a long time. And it's the entertainment industry. We are a tourism state, and if we bring people in who will spend their money here, it does good for the state, it does good for the county, and it does excellent for Pahrump.
A big advantage of filming local?
There's no red tape. There's only one person that you answer to in Nye County, and that's the sheriff, Sheriff Tony DeMeo.
The local scenery and ease on the budget are also contributing factors.
It's a win-win-win-win situation for everyone concerned, and I have always wanted to promote it, and now it's starting to happen.
The event will continue on next year with a new edition, script and writing competitions. For more information, go to highdesertshortsiff.com. This is Deanna O'Donnell for News 46.
All right, folks, we'll keep it here because we're going to have more news for you right after these messages.